This, of course, is a fixture that needs very little introduction. Two great nations, one fundamental constant through decades of rivalry, the unending desire always to win. Well, this really is the place to be. Wembley Stadium. Wembley Stadium connected by EE, as it's officially known, the home, the symbol of English pride, prestige and passion. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Germany. Well, this is a friendly, but a friendly only in name.
Well, we never really did friendly derbies, not when I was playing, Peter. But it's impossible to keep rivalries in check, completely in check. So while I'm not expecting everything to go flying at 100 miles an hour, this could get spicy.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Konsa. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Serge Gnabry has had very big boots to fill in replacing one of the best duos in European, if not all of football. And his game has peaked to something very close to what his predecessors delivered.
Okay, interesting. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Alexander-Arnold. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. It's Bellingham. Saka. Foden. It's Bellingham. It's Saka. Foden. It's a goal kick.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Let's a look and place it forward. He's in it! He's had a hit! And that is doing no harm at all.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Mittelstadt.
Germany really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing
shapes to shoot! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Mittelstadt. Bellingham. Foden. And here's Kane. Kimmich. Gnabry. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Alexander-Arnold. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
He's shifting through the gears here. Germany have got it back and they'll have another go. Crossed in once more. Konsa can get it clear. Bowen charging forward, the ball at his feet. Well timed, excellent interception. Tar. And it's Rudiger. For Musiala. And it's Gnabry. Saka. Foden. And that could set him on his way.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Wirtz. Gross. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Well, that pass isn't the best. Havertz. And Mittelstädt. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bellingham. Wirtz. Havertz. Bowen. And Alexander-Arnold. Rudiger cuts it out. Gnabry. Musiala.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
England do have a chance to counter here. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And there's the end of the first half. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0.
Please welcome everyone.
Some first-half thoughts?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. So off we go once more.
England are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Musiala. And it's Gnabry. And Pavlovic. Wirtz. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Bowen did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Foden. Kane. He can get that clear.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Mittelstädt gets it away. That's a throw. Bowen. That'll be a throw-in. That's been drilled forward. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Gnabry. He's got away. In with a header!
The attendance for this match was
Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Rice. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Musiala. Havertz. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Bowen. And he was quick to react. He's one-on-one, surely! Great chance! It's a goal! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
The goal scorer for England after 69 minutes is number 9, Harry Kane.
Germany choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the
Substitution in
tactical
progress.
pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
England penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Your impressions so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be...
And the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Well, it was certainly an acrobatic effort. I mean, it was probably the best option for him, but they're never easy to pull off.
Wirtz. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Gross. Played out to the left flank. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
He's played him through. Palmer is onto this. And he cuts out the supply. Gross. No way through there.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He has found the way through. And that has been clubbed away. Great position here. Can he finish? He scores! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Kane really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
And it's Kane. Oh, I think it's been called offside. Yes, it has.
Yeah, the assistant did have his flag up. The referee seemed to spot it late, though. Nevertheless, the right decision.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Tar. Henriks. And here's Wirtz. Alexander-Arnold simply refused to be outdone there.
There will be 3 minutes.
And they can
added
counter
time.
here. Great ball if he can get there. Tar. Musiala. That'll be a throw. Pavlovich. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And we're done. England are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it. Kane picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, how will we look back on that?
England really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
And please join me in wishing
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for.